Terence Crawford did an interview with somebody. I can't pronounce his name, and I haven't watched the interview. I just read this part, and I seen another clip. But I'll try to listen to the interview. Usually when I get to work. So he basically said he would like to have Shakur, Stevenson, and Gervonta Davis on this undercard. Don't believe Tank would do it because Tank would, pretty much be too arrogant, too prideful to do so. He wanted to be the Tank show, and at the end of the day, bro, if that money right, he'd be a damn fool. They pay you enough. They pay you like the main event. You don't see them people on Turkey All the Sheik's Riyadh season cards, complaining or crying who the main event, who not the main event. They money right. But with PBC, a lot of people just thought, hey man, they just like some prostituting boxers. They going to the highest bidder. Nope, they don't operate like that. They just don't want to fight. They one of them type of organizations where they condition their fighters where it's always got to be an excuse. All right, we got the money. Wrong. Remember Bud got the money for the Crawford fight. Oh no, I'm not letting nobody touch this fight. It got to be under our thing. And all right, man. Then they'd be like, oh, we got to do it. I'm just total hypothetical at this point. We got to move it to Dallas, or take it or leave it, or you got to make this weight. It's take it or leave it. Ain't nobody testing. They just move the goalposts back so much till you deterred to want to fight it. Crawford worked through it. Brian Garcia worked through it. So that's what they do. They just continue to push that goalpost further and further and further and further and further and further and further back, because it's not about the money. It's not about the power. They don't want to fight nobody. That's a fact. They simply don't want to fight. So that's what it boiled down to. He just don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. You think after that scare he got from Lamont Roach and where he lost that fight, with or without the knockdown, he lost that fight. With or without the disqualification, he lost that fight. However you want to cut the cake, he lost that fight. That's real, and he know it. So he entertained not taking a rematch. He's always been scary, but they put this belief that if you grew up in the hood, everybody tough, everybody rough, everybody got it out the mud. Everybody had to grind, everybody the killers, everybody ain't scared. A lot of them dudes in the jail, just look at the before and then when they go to jail. Or when they get jammed up and they begging for their life and they praying to God and all that. Get up out of here. More so in this generation than with any other generation. You know what I'm saying? These dudes was really a bitch made. They're telling the youth, like that brother TK that rapped down there in Dallas. Oh man, snitches get stitches, stitches get no stitch. And that's one of the commonly broken rules. Ain't no rules in the streets, but one of the most commonly broken codes in the street. Everybody snitches. Everybody snitches. Everybody snitches. So, that's just what it is. But they try to portray this like they tough, and niggas ain't tough. Niggas getting high to do shootings, getting high to have sex, getting high, man. If you knew better, leave them niggas alone, man. A lot of them dudes should be sent to the upper room to make the community a lot better, to make the world a lot better. And that's just a fact. A lot of them niggas too far gone. But I digress. So yeah, ultimately that'll be suited to be a good card. But as much as he want to gargle Canelo balls, you would think he wanted to be under Canelo ball sack. He just like Teofimo Lopez want to train right next to Canelo. When they told him they want Chatty Patty T.O. female Lopez to be in their camp, what he started doing? I don't understand why they treat me like this. I don't get it. You start crying like a bitch. Same thing with Tank. Nigga be trying to train in Canelo ass crack if you could. But, if they really was about it, why not do a split feature? 2 main events, one in Vegas, maybe have one in Vegas, split the cards up, And maybe have one in New York. Or had two in Vegas. Have one at the Sphere, since he's playing with a lot of money, and have one wherever they're going to have this fight at Allegiant Stadium. Shit, you know, and more likely you want to probably please the coasts. You know, they're going to do it at Allegiant Stadium with Bud and Canelo. Then, you know, do Crawford, do Tank and Shakur in a split feature, and do them in New York, and do in New York City. Yeah, do them in MSG or, you know, somewhere, do it like that. You know, therefore, a lot of the media can pick where they want to go at that night. Or they can do both. They got correspondence. You know, and I would split it up. So, you know, let's say they got since they're on the East Coast, let's say they got the first card like PBC did with the Charlo brothers years ago. First card over at, you know, early, this is the East Coast. Maybe, you know, do they card at 8 o'clock. They out the ring at 9. The next card start at 9. Therefore, the people that go to the Tank card, they can stay and have a watch party. They can just watch the fight inside Madison Square Garden or Brooklyn, Barclay, wherever they choose to do it, somewhere at AC, wherever. You know, and if the fans want to get to Vegas early, to Allegiant Stadium, maybe they show the Tank card early there to get people packed, get people there first. So you split the card up. Usually it's 4 fights on the undercard. Maybe you go 3 apiece. Or 3 fights on the undercard. Maybe you go 2 apiece or 3 apiece. You know, since he's playing with a bunch of money, maybe they go 3 apiece. 3 on the Tank and Core card in New York City or somewhere on the East Coast. 3 in Vegas for Bud and Canelo. See? Maybe that would entice him, but you know what? It don't matter. Dude don't want to fight nobody. In a generation where they call everything YAG, this dude been twerking, doing the crybaby on the canvas. Boy been outed as the Rainbow, reading Rainbow by all his manager, trying to make second. You know, that's the funny thing about this generation. Everything YAG, right? But actually, what's YAG? Like, these dudes literally wearing bonnets out in public, bro. Like, damn, can the hoes have something? Them nigga in the kitchen, right next to the sugar, slapping his hips and twerking like he's Shakur. Hip twerking and hip slapping. Crazy. So much emphasis on power. You know, Shakur ain't got no power. What he got to be scared of then? Niggas just be talking. Let's keep it a bean. A lot of these niggas just be talking. They just be talking. And really, this is who hood niggas is. A bunch of scared and confused individuals. Remember Timo Cruz, Coach Carter? That's what the majority of these niggas really is in the hood. A bunch of scared ass niggas, man. A bunch of scared, backdoorious, snitch hitting, reading rainbow ass niggas. That's dirty and that smell like weed, and people think that's ghetto, think that's gangster. What's going on this morning? Everybody going at the speed of snail. But yeah, that's pretty much what they are. I don't care. I'm getting back over, Lincoln. You can close the gap if you want to. I'm getting back over. Why don't AJ Paul, who cares? A lot of y'all still gonna complain about it, and y'all gonna watch it. That's one thing, y'all be complaining and watching about some shit. Like some bitches. Women complain and still fucking. For sure. He can't even this pickup truck. Yes, get out the way. Yeah, get out the way. Come on, go. Get over. Thank you. Thank God. Should have got over 10 years ago. I appreciate you, Hector. Oh, it's a woman. I told you. Oh, woman, too. Oh, baby. Hey, Harold, going back pickup truck today. You go ahead and put some goddamn. Hey, Mary, ma'am, you gonna put some gas in my pickup truck. Last time you brought it back, it wasn't no gas in it. Bitches don't ever bring a nigga car back with no gas. I don't let niggas drive my shit.